Imagine you are 25 years old and someone gives you a choice. Option A, they hand you $1 million right now, tax-free. Option B, they give you a single penny that will double in value every single day for the next 31 days. Which do you take? Most people grab the million. It's obvious. $1 million against a penny? No contest. But here's the math. On day 31, that penny is worth over $10 million. The $1 million choice looks smart in the moment. The penny choice changes your life. The difference between the two is the single most powerful and most ignored force in all of finance. And if you don't understand how to use it, you are leaving millions on the table, not because you earn too little, but because you start too late. Morgan Housel calls it the most important variable in investing. It's not your IQ, it's not your stock picks, it's not your salary, it's time. Compounding does not reward intelligence, it rewards patience. And patience, unlike brilliance, is available to everyone. But here's the trap. Time feels like nothing in the beginning. When you invest your first $1,000 and earn a 10% return, you make $100. That's lunch money. It doesn't feel life-changing, so most people ignore it. They wait. They think, I'll start when I earn more. I'll start when I'm settled. And every year they wait, they aren't just losing the money they could have saved. They're losing the last and most valuable year of compounding they will ever have. Let's look at 3 people. One starts investing $200 a month at age 25. One starts at 35. One starts at 45. They all earn the same 8% return and stop contributing at 65. The 25-year-old puts in $96,000 and ends up with over $600,000. The 35-year-old puts in $72,000 and ends up with about $270,000. The 45-year-old puts in $48,000 and ends up with just over $100,000. Same monthly amount, same return. The only difference is when they started. 10 years of delay didn't just cost them money, it cut their final wealth by more than half. Time is so powerful that even a mediocre investment held for decades crushes a brilliant investment held for months. The best investors in the world aren't the ones who pick the hottest stocks. They're the ones who simply stay in the game the longest. Compounding is a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small. It's almost embarrassing how slow it is at first. But if the hill is long enough, that tiny snowball becomes an avalanche. Most people don't have a short hill. They have a short attention span. They quit before the hill gets steep. The secret to unlocking this superpower is painfully simple. First, start now. Not next year, not when you get a raise, now. Even $50 a month changes the math. Second, automate it. Make your investments automatic so you never have to feel the pain of deciding to save. Third, do nothing. The hardest part of compounding isn't buying, it's sitting still while the market does its ugly, volatile work. Every time you tinker, you reset the clock. So here's your challenge. Think of yourself at 65. That version of you is not going to care what car you drove or what phone you had. They will care deeply about one thing, whether you gave them enough time. Time is the only superpower that turns a penny into millions. But unlike the superpowers in movies, this one doesn't require talent, luck, or a radioactive spider. It just requires you to start and then to wait. Are you willing to give your future self the one gift that matters most?